Good evening, fellow investors and traders. This is day 42 of Trading on the Record with your host Kyle Nero here. First things first, today in the markets, anything can happen. I don't need to know what's going to happen to make money. There's a random distribution between wins and losses for any given set of variables that defines an edge. An edge in the markets is nothing more than a higher probability of one thing happening over another. And every moment in the markets today is unique. Today I'll be successful in the markets because I'll objectively identify my edges. I'll predefine the risk of every trade. I'll fully accept that risk, or I'm willing to let go of that trade. I will act on my edges without hesitation or reservation. I'll pay myself as the markets makes money available to me. I'll continuously monitor my susceptibility for making errors, and I understand the absolute necessity of these principles of continued success, and therefore I never violate them. I trade my system, stay the F out of the way, and I repeat. Good evening. Hope you had yourself a lovely Tuesday. Let's get straight into it. So my head is all over the place this evening. So current balance as of yesterday, the 19th of December, and would read different from what I'm reading now, and the other numbers too, just so you can have a comparison as I'm talking and you're looking at the screen. So it would have been 107,708 at the 19th of December against our opening balance of 106,233, our equity at 109. Max drawdown 95, net profit 1475 with a return of 1.39. I ran into a bit of an error this evening, so we're gonna hit switch quickly over to our Forex factory because there is a trade that we need to capture and our time is running a little tight, to say the least. So let's head over to Forex factory then. So today is Tuesday, the 20th of December. We just been through JPY interest rate, NZD, GDT numbers, and CAD retail sales. And heading over to tomorrow, if there's anything where this particular trade is concerned that might hold me back. Let me just see. That's on the NZD Swissy, and there is nothing where NZD Swissy is concerned. So let's just head in straight now to go and capture that trade on NZD Swissy. I'm going to go through the balance and things like we usually do right now. So let's just capture this trade first. So we got a lot size of 1.02 and stop loss is 969. So take profit point at 646, and this is for a sell. So we'll sell on the one, remove the TP of the second one. Can you believe that was like already there? But anyways, okay, so one of them is gone. Yep, our stop loss is on the right amount. We are just going to capture its signal quickly, and the signal is not for you to take, please, as I have it in my disclaimer here that you'll see on the screen. You do not know how to take my signals. I have not trained you up yet on how to take them. This is just for me merely following and recording all my trades as basically a proof record online out there on the video library of the world, I would call it. Did you know YouTube will be the new library in future, where you find all your learning? People like to learn from material on YouTube, and I'm no different. So let me just put that signal through. Okay, so that is what it is, gone like that. We'll just need to capture the second half of this trade as soon as markets open. So let's just head quickly back to the history, to the calendar. So we had CAD CPI numbers today, and sorry, it was yesterday. That's just going to hold us out today. Okay, so we had JPY interest rate. Let's just run very quickly, just real quickly, and see what has gone by today. So let's just check here at CAD-JPY. Massive candle coming through there today with a JPY interest rate. Swissy JPY also definitely massive candle, major. So let's just see what was the actual results of the JPY interest rate. Let's have a look here. So previous was 0.10, negative 0.10 again, and once again negative 0.10. Could that have been? Let's just check what time this was released. At 5:01 a.m. 5:01 a.m. So let's check if that translates to the same time in the market. So at H1, was this massive candle at 5:01? Let's check. Definitely at 5 a.m. that thing came down like a beast. People, when you're trading the markets, you need to understand, especially if you're new to the markets. And what I'm about to say, I don't want it to deter you from wanting to invest, from wanting to trade. Investing is different from trading, but I'm specifically talking about trading. When you see something like this, so why would you think that everybody is sitting there in the sidelines, waiting for the news figure to be released, and all of a sudden this thing goes absolutely crazy in that 1 hour? Do you think everybody is sitting, or everybody who owns Japanese yen, in this case Canadian dollars, is sitting there and selling off the Canadian dollars? No, they are not. This candle right here, this price movement right here that happened in a simple hour is banks. These are big banks moving price where they want to at their will. And this is the main reason why we do not trade news events. This is the main reason why we do not stay in the markets when news events is about to be released of a specific currency. Where we found in history that has got to do with the most manipulation. And this is one of them. This is just absolute crazy. And if you don't understand candles or price movement, just look at the size of this candle where my thing is hovering on. And I'm talking about the vertical line and not the horizontal line. This big guy here. Look at all of it before then. Hardly anything to take note of. Absolutely nothing. And then all of a sudden, this guy comes out of nowhere, comes crashing down. It's not normal. Swissy JPY, the same thing. It's not normal. Euro JPY, it's not normal. Pound JPY, probably see the same abnormality there. Definitely. So there's certain things that we can control and those that we can't. And to those that trades news events like this, they do not know which side of the table things are going to swing. There is so much slippage that happens in times like that. There is so much stop losses that doesn't even get triggered in times like that, because the market is just moving too fast. Who would want to be in there? If you were an hourly chart trader or 15-minute chart trader or 5-minute chart trader, that may look like fun, but that guy is moving so fast you wouldn't even have time to react. Your stop loss wouldn't even have been activated. Your take profit point might not have been even activated, whichever direction you were going. That, I'm telling you, is where people lose so much money. And that's why I trade the daily chart, because it is so much less havoc that we need to go through than to burn your eyes out staring at the screen the entire day, working up your emotions as you go along every single time. So sorry for my rant there, but I just needed to deep dive a bit into history there to show you from my point of view what I mean. And then also another one that, just doesn't come up as a red flagged event on Forex Factory, and this is the New Zealand dollar GDT price index, the global dairy tax. Now this is a significant number today. So the previous was 0.6. There was no forecasted amount here, but the actual was at a negative 3.8, and not major movement, but definitely some movement in the market there. Some there. I know there was another pair that I seen here that was just crazy. Actually, just check it. This one was definitely also all over the show today. And while we're at it, I just need to capture the second half of this trade. So just do give me a second. $9.69. We do not have a take profit point at that one, so we'll sell on the other one. Okay, so that guy is captured. Both of them is off and away. Good. Alright, so those two are captured, and yeah, we were still going through the NZD USD. Okay, not major movement, but please just watch out for the global dairy tax numbers. That thing I've seen in the past can just come and mess you up. So yeah, let's move further on quickly. We're a little bit all over show this evening, but nonetheless, our balance, as always, 108,059. So that was changed definitely because it was less the previous day. Our equity at 107,285. Given that there is now an extra trade that I put in there, and then looking just over at the history, so we'll see here that German 30, the DAX, that one has hit its take profit point, which is great. And of course, gold was the last one that we closed yesterday at a loss. So let's just go to the rest of the history here, just scrolling through. Now it goes fast, you might guess to slow it down if you'd like. Just use it for time saving purposes. But definitely slow your video play rate down if you want to see each one of them. Let's just head back to the trade section then. So S&P 500, we'll be staying in that one, as well as NAS, Euro Pound. We've got nothing to manage there now. I'm just going quickly through this because I've already checked it. Then we have Aussie 200. Also, that one we're still staying in. The Japan 225 wants it to take profit point already. The DAX, of course, that one is it to take profit point, which is great. Oil still hovering there, so nothing to do on oil yet. Ethereum, I'm just gonna go quickly to Ethereum. I guess I've already checked it out, but it did go against us a little bit, so Ethereum went a little bit higher, but all systems still indicate to stay in it. And then we've got the Australian dollar USD that we are still in and staying in, and then we've got NZD Swissy, that one we've just entered. So that's our story, folks, for tonight. Hope you have yourself a lovely Wednesday. Until we catch each other tomorrow again. Thank you. Cheerio.